this is crazy, crazy, crazy. Just the amount of stuff that's been piling up in my personal collection that I've been saying, I'm going to film opening, and I just haven't had a chance. So I did film a whole skit and skaboodle about this Build-A-Figure through the Turtles of Grayskull, and I thought I had all the figures I needed in order to make him, and I was wrong. Forgot about Mousestraw, so that's the only one I needed to finish him up, so I am going to crack him open. But some of the really cool ones we got today, this is probably the prime figure, in my personal opinion, so far from the line. It's more like the colors, the craziness. We're going to have a Mechanic. We got another Raphael, which is pretty dope. And yep, they're reaching a little bit, but it's super fun, and I enjoy them. But I've noticed a huge difference in these cards than all the prior cards. So this is a much harder. I know, just like some of the Origins figures, it's real flimsy. And I think they were just getting so many complaints for how the carded figures were working. So they went and tightened it up a little bit. So card stock achieved. It's a little thicker. And then, of course, we're going to do a Leatherhead today. So let's just crack into them and see what we got. First up, I do have the Metal Botto, and he has a bunch of different accessories and stuff you can put on his hands and feet. What's up, Jim? Happy belated birthday, brother. Dude, I just saw that this morning. I'm like, where was I, man? Like, I was under a rock, though. So happy birthday to our camera guy here on the YouTube channel, man. What's up, Greg? So, I've never streamed live like this, so I'm not sure how all this works. I'm just seeing comments as they come up. So, what's up, man, from the UK? Hello, hello, hello. All right, man. So, little bedazzle right there. All right, man. Look, it's sad that I'm just like, I'm going right for the Metal Botto parts. They're the ones I want. So, he's got a couple different little pieces. This is the arm that I needed to make that figure work out. And then you've got this extra little attachment here. So, let's finally put this bad boy. That does not sound nice. It sounded a little rough, right? Like I was just waiting for it to crack. So, there you go, man. You've got your little Metal Botto. And then, of course, I personally am going to stick all his extra pieces in his back because I don't want to lose them. This is not going to go anywhere. This is just going to go with him. But there you go. Finally, the Build-A-Figure for this guy is complete, which my OCDs were killing me. I was like, man, it's just driving me crazy because it's like sitting on your shelf and it's missing an arm. All right, now, when I first saw the picture of this online, I thought that was absolutely a genius idea. The idea they did a Mauser with a trap jaw, get it the whole metal jaw, the whole that. See what you did there, and I'm very pumped for it. Now let's see here. We got a little flame action, man. In case you know you need a Mauser that also shoots flames. That would be absolutely terrifying for the turtles. But I guess that's how we get turtle soup. All right, let's pop out. He's got the same attachments. It's really funny that they chose to do the Roboto attachment instead of the hook attachment for Trapjaw. So I did catch on to that pretty quick. You've got your little blade, which is another, again, Roboto. They're all Roboto accessories. I think that's so weird. But I guess it's their way of, like, you know, keep reusing parts and such. But all right, so let's pop his body back together. Again, that's a fun thing about these figures, man. Like, my daughter will jam out with some of these, and she'll pull them all apart. I think the idea that they come apart so easy makes them so much fun. It doesn't hurt anything. Now, that is pretty lame. Like, I'm not a fan on how... So, his accessories, if you had a vintage Trapjaw, he would have these little, like, side holes, and you would hang them on a hook, and they would stay like this. I'm assuming this is what they had in mind for Trapjaw, which looks kind of stupid. Like, that's very uncool. But it'll look fine in the collection. You won't really notice it, but that is silly. So, I don't get that one very much. Now, I'm going to save the best for, I don't care. I'm doing it. Rattler, dude. Been wanting to. God, oh my God. As soon as I saw this figure, this one in the Ninja, I was most excited about, man. So, yeah, it's really weird they did side holes for that. So, you've got the Reptile Wars Part 1, Snake in the Shadows. Got a little mini comic going down with them. But the card art, man, that looks awesome. Had a lot of people complaining about we're getting too many Snake Men. Look, dude, I'm just happy to have it at all at this point. It's only a matter of time before, you know, they go into the next whatever's trendy. So, just be thankful. Now, because it's the first time I've seen one of these out of package, it's got a really crazy looking head. I'll show you in just a second. I'm going to snip all these off. So I didn't realize that in the package, but it's actually a Rattler's head, almost like ripped open, right? Like there's like a shadow, like a snake shadow, like serpent thing coming from within. All right, so you heard the shit falling off of him? All right, so he's got stuff falling off of him everywhere. So I'm gonna put these back on. The little arm things aren't. I might use a little sticky putty just to hold them in place a little better. But that is if you look real closely, that's a Rattler's head, just like ripped wide open with like this big dragon, like snake serpent coming through, which looks wicked cool. Still got the little tail and a really cool feature, right? Listen, still rattles. So to me, that's important. The translucent blue legs look a little silly. They're very, very skinny. Like he missed every leg day, but they just used a traditional torso for a Rattler, which makes sense. All right, and then a cool feature, man. If you want that huge extended neck, I guess we could do like an extra, and you just pile it on up. So, see, these little arm things are just falling right off. It almost looks like, man, you could like pull all this off, but then you still don't have that. You still don't have like the full Rattler body because the legs don't fit in. Like, if anything, they should have gave you different hands or something, but I'm not sure. It's got the 2 holes in the back, which in my opinion would have been a really cool set for like maybe some wings, but we didn't get those. So I don't know if it's just maybe it's a future thing you're going to tell us. But there's the Rattler head that's going to go back down. But I'm going to stick this on first, then the Rattler head, hold it in place, and then the really cool, like a dragon, like serpent style head. Pop that on there. There we go. There we go. So you have like this crazy long. Again, you don't have to do. It's 2 different pieces, so that's a little much. but there he is, pretty stellar. All right, I'm gonna go with that. All right, up next, the man with a little bit of attitude, man, Raphael. Let's see. We've got another one of the Part 1 comics. Trash. 2 of his size, because, you know, kind of wouldn't be Raphael without those. You've got this bad, like, just his fist would go into it, like snake style claw. I like all like, and look, it's like fangs. So they're really trying to make it all make sense in that regard. And then there you go. You got your tough looking raft. Not as much craziness going on. More reminds me of like the new Fisto from Masterverse with all the metal and such. So you just slam that in there. There's his claw. What's up, Walt? And then I'm going to give him one of his size, which the hand looks a little tight. All right, got that in. I wish they would have gave you something for this maybe to hang on. I guess you could do that. That looks really terrible. No, I don't. That looks silly. So this will stay on his hand. I'll put his extra psi like that. And then when I display him, my man gonna be looking strong, dude. Real strong. I'm digging that. That's a really cool. I'm good with the ref. I'm good with that. All right. Up next, Mechanic. Snake Hunting Spy. Oh, man, we got a Jason Bourne and Turtles of Grayskull, man. Another part 1. Yeah, it does. It does, Greg. Yes, it does. You're absolutely right, man. And if you like these, man, if you like these live streams and all that, let me know, man. I would love to do one of these a week, maybe 2. And just because I have so many things I need to open still. But all right, the colors, man, the blue and like I'm gonna call it teal in my opinion, but that looks great. Again, I'm noticing a ton of their armors have these back pieces to them, so assuming they're gonna do different things they can go on. Now, in this case, I already knew because I have seen this guy out that he has a shield hole, so his shield can actually go on, which is really cool. It kind of gives him like that almost like a turtle shell type metal vibe. His standard mace, again, I just think it would have been a cool touch if they would have done maybe some snake things on this. Like that would have been, you know, a little neat. And then we pop his head off. That just sounds terrible. Come on, don't break. All right. So I'm not going to do both neck extensions because in my opinion, that looks cooler. It kind of reminds me of the more traditional when it would rotate and go up from the vintage. Pow. Yeah, because I got some vintage G.I. Joes carded that I want to rip open. So if I get enough feedback, I'll start rocking and rolling, man. Up next, the Donatello, the Snake Hunting Tech Head. Again, man, super, super solid. If you really pay attention to a lot of the card art, it's giving away a lot of the Easter eggs. If you don't know what an Easter egg is, it's pretty much like giving away what could be next. So, you're going to have that crazy shredder, which I really look forward to. That I might need to have 2 of. I might need to have 2 of them because that's just, dang, he's cool, man. Just neato, man. Dude, I love, and you know what, man? If you're ever looking to get these, man, and you're having issues getting them, you can always reach out to the Eternia Dream sales team and pre-order, man. 99% of the time, all of our cards come back super, super nice. They're all unpunched. We sell the cases that protect them if you aren't going to open them. But for me, to appreciate them, the only thing like I have carded is like some of my more rare, or maybe not even rare, just older mocks and stuff. But I enjoy seeing it, setting it up, seeing what all the different weapons and stuff do. So, just a different outlook. I was a mock collector for a long time. And I just changed it up. All right, so let's see. Okay, they're going to go in the end of the staff. All right. This is a different touch. This is a, see what I mean? Like, and then some figures, they do like crazy cool like this. Check this out. So this is going to go like this. Then you'd, right? So it would go like this. I'm just trying to make sure my flames are the right way. You know what I mean? Dude. So, like, if you were to, obviously, I'm not good. Can you imagine if I was sitting here like one of them, like, hibachi cooks, just spinning that thing around? But, like, so that would be how it would look. That's kind of cool, man. Yeah, hey, man, we do virtual tours, one-on-one tours, as if you're in the store. We walk you through everything you want to see, what you want to look at. All right, man, you got this really cool Donnie. And this headpiece definitely does come off, this hood. So you're going to have a lot of really cool features in here on this guy. So here's the underpiece that is kind of covering his chin a little bit. So if you want him to look like that, which I think is still kind of cool and stealthy, but you look real close, he's got like snake eyes right here on the hood, which is a really neat touch. Like, it's the little things you don't catch until like you have it all out. But and then if you don't want the hood at all, it has a split in the back which allows you to open it and take the head off. So you get this Donnie like that. Or we can do Donnie with just the chin piece. So like this, like non-hood. Or, of course, these little knee pads come off. Or you can always put this back on, which I will. I'll end up putting this back on my Donnie. And then, of course, he holds his super cool staff. So I must say this staff is probably one of the cooler ideas they came up with so far. It also would have been just, a little, again, I'm being picky. And I don't mean to be, but it's my personal collection. So I just think they could have had that thicker spot right here where, like, it went in. And then he could have had two of them and then made it one big one. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm not a toy designer. I just give you what I think is neat. All right. Up next, the Turtles of Grayskull Leatherhead, Master of Tracking and Trapping. We're going to get Leatherhead, man. Now, my daughter is 6 and loves the 2012 Turtles. I would love to see, like, a dog fight. That's what they call them. The huge dog in that cartoon is hilarious. I wouldn't mind the Turtles of Grayskull with that, but we're not going to get that. So you got little card piece here. Huge tail. Yeah, we ship all over the world, man. We ship all over the world. I ship to Canada probably twice a week. Yeah, I was just in Nova Scotia with my buddy Adam. Got his little hood helmet. Now, look. I'm old school, man. I'm old school. I'm putting a little cowboy style hat on him, dude, like the down under hat. So I like that his mouth works. That's neat. Pop his little tail and his little butt bump. Little butt bump. Come on, don't break. I'm always so scared to break them, man, because, like, some of the materials don't feel as good as others. Like, all right, this is being a little bit of a pain in the butt. Let's see what we got here. Get it? Pain in the butt. Coming up. That was a dad joke. It is Saturday morning. All right, there you go. You got the tail, which, honestly, dude, you could have did just a Rat Lord tail. That would have been a kind of, that just looks silly. I don't know. Maybe from the back, even the back looks dumb because you can see this huge gap right here. So, but it'll help them stand. It's like a tripod. And then, like I was saying, gonna oh, man, I'm hard on shit, man. All right, here we go. What's up, dude? There you go, man. You got your little hat on, looking stylish. I would, I guess I'm not gonna give him a gun, but it would have been cool if he came with the shotgun. But he's got this huge trap that he'll just hold on to. And then if you don't want the old school little Crocodile Dundee style, you can go to the little metal head. Ta-da! So that is all of my Turtles of Grayskull so far. Now I get the pleasure of putting them in the cabinet and rocking and rolling, man. If you want to see more videos just like this, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share away, and let me know in the comments what you want to see next, man. We've got tons and tons and tons of stuff. Yep, we got more Leatherheads in stock, man. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great Saturday. And, of course, catch us at Eternia Dreams. Peace.